Once the job's dispatched to the technician should take a look at what's on the ticket, and anything that requires diagnosis or inspection up front should be completed right away. The reason behind this is because we want to turn those two items in to the advisor so they can build up the estimate while the technician's still working on any pre-approved work in the bay. This improves efficiency. Another thing that's important for the technician to be aware of is that the fact that they can look up information about any vehicle even before they get to it. They go up to the Vehicle tab, they can go over here to the Android menu, and you see repair information. If you remember back in settings, we set this up to show us Pro-Demand or all data. If you have licenses for both, you can show both on here one at a time. And as simple as this, you just tap on Pro-Demand, it copies the VIN, and if you haven't been in yet, it's going to ask you to log in. And once you log in for the day, here we go. Now watch. It copied the VIN, so I'm going to tap up here. I'm going to tap and hold here until the word paste comes up, and tap on that, and look, the VIN's in. So no more getting the VIN wrong. Once I'm down here, I can continue, identify the submodel, and tell it to use this vehicle. And as simple as that, folks, I can go right to the service manual and look up anything that I need, including TSBs and everything. So your technicians can actually go to the vehicle with a plan of attack if there's anything on that vehicle that needs to be diagnosed right off the bat. Okay, the next thing is we want to be sure that the technician, after they do any diagnosis, well, if there's an inspection, let's get that done. And doing the inspection is pretty straightforward. Tap on the inspection, take a look at the vehicle, and first things first, let's say the lights are good, so we're going to tap on the green swatch. This is going to send a message out to everyone and let us know that the inspection is in progress. And a technician should always put some kind of note in there, even on good things. Alright, I'm going to hit OK, everything's operating as normal. It's not going to be a recommendation at this point in time because there's nothing wrong. But we do recommend taking pictures, and the pictures are good for basically documenting what you've seen. So taking pictures of the good and the bad and the ugly is always a good thing to do. Okay, so moving on to the next item, the technician finds the wipers to be in poor or bad condition, taps there, goes up to the note. Alright, wipers need to be replaced, hit OK. Action needed, we need to replace those wipers, and of course the recommendation, do now, hit OK. And there's what the customer's going to see, all this being pre-built when we build the inspections. You know, wipers are going to be due today. But if you have a job on here that doesn't have to be due today, you can put that out for any other date required. And of course we're going to go and take some pictures again. We want to take pictures, as I said, the good, the bad, and the ugly, just like this. And be sure you hit OK between each picture. And then once you take that picture, move on to the next point. And we're not going to do the whole inspection just for the fact that I've basically shown you what you can do. But one thing to make you aware of is that when you have something like the transfer case built into an inspection, and this vehicle does not have a transfer case, just skip that line. No notes, no color swatch, no pictures, no nothing. And when we send this to the customer, it won't be included. So you can build an inspection that fits many different vehicles. Once the technician's finished, they're going to want to complete the inspection, and then they're going to exit and continue with the job and send that up to the advisor to get the estimate built. So that the advisor is aware where the technician is with the ticket, as the tech finishes a job, you should be tapping on there and putting a check mark so the advisor knows that that job is done. And that's all we have for the technician at this point in time.